how was the Hug from Taylor Swift thing? That was so much fun. I don't know if you guys saw any of this, but there were two guys from Auburn University who did this entire online website thing where they were campaigning to get a hug from me, which was really sweet. And so I started releasing videos to them, like challenging them to do things, and then they would release these videos back where they had completed the challenge. And I ended up actually showing up and coming to their school and doing a show for all their friends and surprising them. So that was really fun. And I've ended up seeing them a couple other times because, you know, we'll like invite them to certain things, certain fan functions, and it's been really cool because like they're such a great group of people, like Ryan and Michael and all their friends and everything. So, and they gave me a shirt that says "A Hug from Taylor Swift," which I thought was really nice. What are some of the most memorable things a fan has ever given you? I've gotten so many awesome gifts from you guys, and I love them so much. I hope you know that. You give me the coolest presents, and I have this entire room like dedicated to it. One in my house, there's one at the management office, and I keep everything. So thank you for the gifts. And one of my favorite things that I got, it was actually a lot of you that helped put this together, but there was the puzzle piece project where there were these puzzle pieces that this group of fans organized, and like each one of them made one, and they were all over the world, and they put so much effort into it. They were all these glittery, beautiful, artistic puzzle pieces, and every time, it seemed like every time I turned around at a show, someone would show up at the meet and greet and give me one of these puzzle pieces, and I kept them. And when it got to the end of the puzzle, like after the 15-month tour was over, I had all these puzzle pieces and I put them together, and it made the shape of this giant heart. And so I decided to, the other day I did this actually, I went and I got this giant canvas, and I painted the canvas and then glued the puzzle onto the canvas, and I'm getting it framed, and it's going to be very prominently placed on my wall. So thanks, you guys. What's my favorite place to shop? I really like antique stores because, like, antique stores that are sort of like warehouses where they have a bunch of stuff, or like a little antique store that's been around for years, because I don't know, they just have really interesting things in there, and the people who work behind the counter are always really interesting and have really cool stories. And they'll have like, I don't know, I find all these things really interesting in those stores. Like they'll have like a box of pictures usually on the counter of these old